Ladies and Gentlemen, hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen React hier auf Pizmeet TV. Heute mit dem Christian, dem Jonathan, dem Sebastian und mir. Schön, dass ihr eingeschaltet habt.
Hallo.
Hallo?
Nichts, ich fand das Geräusch von Christian lustig.
Also, heute schauen wir Porch Pirate vs. Glitterbomb Trap 2.0. Das ist von Mark Rober, oder ich weiß nicht, wie man den ausspricht, ehrlich gesagt.
Na, ehemaliger NASA-Mitarbeiter, ehemaliger Apple-Mitarbeiter, hat 1000 Patente, ist richtig geil.
Ja, habe ich auch gelesen in den Kommentaren.
Schon gemacht. Krasser Typ.
Aber ich weiß immer noch nicht, wie man den ausspricht.
Robber.
Eigentlich Mark Rober.
Mark Rober, ja, kann auch sein.
Auf jeden Fall hat er wohl ein Problem mit Leuten, die einfach seine Pakete klauen. Und das schauen wir uns jetzt mal an.
This guy stole my package and he's about to open it in his house.
Hello.
But what he doesn't know is that this is a new and improved custom-built bait package that is recording him on 4 different cameras that just released a pound of the world's finest glitter along with some other nasty surprises.
What the fuck?
But to understand how we got to this point, we need to go back 1.5 years.
Geil.
Because that's when someone stole a package from my porch, and the police wouldn't do anything about it, even with the video footage, which made me sad.
Was sind das überhaupt für Leute, die einfach so Pakete klauen? Was sind das für Wichser?
Weiß ich auch nicht.
Kann ja nicht wahr sein.
So drawing inspiration from one of my childhood heroes, I decided to make a bait package to lure would-be thieves, and the internet seemed to like it. But despite my best efforts, 1.7 million packages are either stolen or go missing every day.
What the fuck?
No.
Macaulay Culkin?
Als ob.
Der Cameo. Nice.
No, wait. I'm sorry. It's just that Home Alone was the entire inspiration for the glitter bomb.
No, that's cool. I love that. Just that I do other things with my life, like run my website, bunnyears.com. But seriously though, your design was good, but actually I think I can make it a little bit better.
And so with Macaulay's help, my friend Sean and I have literally spent the last 10 months designing, building, and testing a new and improved design for 2019. So today I'm going to walk you through all the upgrades and then show you what happens when you unleash 10 of these bait packages on random suburban porches all across America. We started with a complete redesign of the box to make it more streamlined and secure. For contrast, last year's design was a bit of a rat's nest. The fundamentals are still the same, where you have a battery-powered custom printed circuit board on the bottom that has a built-in accelerometer so it can sense when it's been jostled, and then it tells these 4 phones to start recording. And these are wide-angle lenses, so as you can see, you'll be able to record the thief no matter which side they open it from. And then right here we have some fart spray, but we added a second bottle this year. So as both these motors spin cams around, not only does it spray twice as much, but we changed the formula this time around, and it is wretched.
Dude. Oh, man. It's in my mouth, man. I feel like I just ate a turd. Never done that, to be clear.
And just to prove how much worse it was, I sprayed last year's formula labeled A, and then this year's formula labeled B for 10 different people without telling them which was which.
Oh, that's like proper poo. He just took a dump on my face.
Oh mein Gott. Alter, ist das ein riesiger Rosmarinstrauch im Hintergrund?
I'm sorry, I killed Macaulay Culkin.
Voll geil.
So,
Kinder finden das geil, das den Geruch.
B by a mile.
all 10 independently agreed this year's was much worse. And we keep spraying it every 30 seconds to ensure they get rid of the package out of their house before they realize there's 4 phones inside. This increases our chances of recovering it since we already know the package location at all times due to the GPS tracking on all the phones. But even if we somehow don't recover it, all these phones have LTE data plans, so they'll upload their footage to the cloud right away so then we can see what happened. And then we have the main course, which is this spinning cup powered by a motor underneath here, which we fill with the finest glitter we could find, which is actually biodegradable this year as a nod to our good friend, Mother Earth. We also added sound effects.
Ich möchte einmal festhalten,
ja, mega geil.
wenn man Big Bang Theory sieht und Sheldon sich immer über Howard lustig gemacht hat, Ingenieure sind doch viel geiler als diese blöden Wissenschaftler, die einfach eben blöde Theorien machen. Weil das kann auch ein Howard im Zweifel bauen, weil das ist geil.
So after both the glitter and the fart spray have successfully deployed, we start counting down.
5, 4, 3.
Oh my god.
Nothing actually happens at the end, but they won't know that. And then finally after that,
On your
We added some fake police scanner chatter, just because it seemed like the right thing to do.
Seems the package may be in motion as well.
So as you can see, once you flip this cover over, it becomes nearly impossible to access the phones now without special tools.
Oh, that's
and so finally we've got the lid, which has these 2 holes here, which we cover with one-way film, so we can record the outside world even when the lid is on. And you'll notice that this is a total custom print. These are the fictitious Buzz 700s, named of course after Kevin's older brother. And if the thieves took just 2 seconds to actually inspect the package, they would see that all the words on the side are just slightly modified quotes from Home Alone, in addition to this amazing testimonial. And so then we just slapped on a fake shipping label and used a random barcode sticker to cover up the nightly charging port, and we were good to go. So the idea is the bad guy comes sneaking by and then steals it off the porch, and then when they eventually remove the lid, a magnet taped inside triggers this Hall effect sensor, which tells the circuit board brain it's go time, and everything is set in motion. And as far as I'm concerned, relatively harmless, karmic justice has never looked so beautiful.
Geil. So Kameras machen immer alles noch viel besser, ey. Und dann noch mit den unterschiedlichen Farben. Wie was ist das denn bitte?
And so now all that was left was to find porches for all the boxes. So I sent out a call to all my followers on social media, and we received over 400 applicants who have all dealt with repeated package thefts in the past. And then from that we narrowed.
Ohne den Geruch hätte ich, glaube ich, gerne eine zum Geburtstag gehabt.
Voll cool, ey.
Klar, die Fäden, da drin hätte ich auch gerne.
Ja, scheiß auf das Glitterding, weißt du, wenn du das aufmachst, so mega gut.
Voll die geile Überraschung.
Wenn du es weißt.
The list down to just a handful, and soon we had packages out all over the country. We also set up a website so I could sit in my man cave here and monitor all the boxes to see their current locations, record states, battery phone levels, and even check the camera feed on any box at any time. And things started out a bit rocky when we got a notification that the first box was stolen, and then we noticed it was intermittently moving all throughout the city. So while we were trying to locate it, we checked the feed and realized a UPS driver was so convinced the package was real, he scanned it and picked it up, and it was riding around in his truck.
Oh no!
Next, when someone else picked up the box, we didn't have the lid seal fully worked out yet, so as they were walking around, glitter started to spill out.
Oh, there's glitter coming out of it. Oh, it's totally a scam. Yo, Nick!
Which is, as they say,
thank you very much. Giveaway. It's totally a scam. When you open it, it's gonna explode with glitter.
This lady took it off a porch, but opened it upside down. As soon as she heard the countdown timer, though, she rushed it back to the porch she stole it from, just in time for nothing to happen.
Oh.
But then the thefts began to pile up, and we started hitting our stride.
Yo, what the shit, ey? Als ob das da einfach an...
Oh my god. I mean, I don't know. Put it back.
Oh, die tun's wieder zurück.
Verdient.
Recovery sequence initiated.
Seems the package may be in motion as well.
So gut. Oh.
Hello.
Hallo.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Oh, geil.
All over the sparkle. Look at this.
Because you opened it, yeah. Because I remember that money opened, money turned blue. That's out of the white.
Yeah, but all kind of and the smell, it stinks, and then all the stuff shut up.
What do you mean? Oh, that was a, open it and throw it out.
Ich weiß überhaupt nicht, was er tun soll.
Operation Super Nasty Fart initiated. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Alter.
Hello.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
What did it say? You open it, yeah?
Und ein fröhliches neues Jahr.
What is it? No, it's still a speaker.
What is it? Dude, there has to be still something in there, right? What is it?
Hier schaut die so aus.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Hey, wo sind die denn da? In einem Laden. In einem Handyladen.
Ich glaube, die wollten den zurückgeben oder so eine Scheiße, bestimmt. Um Geld zu ziehen.
Oh, das könnte sein.
Gott.
So, hey,
weil das sieht aus wie so ein
umtauschen.
Bose-Laden, oder?
Ja, eben.
Oh mein Gott.
Oh, wie geil.
Leute, ey.
I don't know, dude.
Wie versau den ganzen Bose-Laden.
Geil, ey.
Die Armen. Die arme Mitarbeiterin.
After we tracked down this package and recovered it by the dumpster, we walked by the store and they were sweeping and spraying Febreze, which felt amazing.
Babe, I bought you some headphones. I bought you some Bose headphones, okay?
Oh.
Some really good ones.
Surprise, mother.
Schön Alter, voll die ganze Bett voll, Alter.
Whoever smelt it dealt it. Initiated.
Smelt it dealt it.
Oh, jetzt riecht das.
Initiated.
Alright, we f***ing get it, okay. Smells like f***ing shit in here.
And in the middle of all this, something happened that I still can't wrap my head around. One of the volunteers we sent a package to, who obviously knows my channel and follows me on social media, who I even interviewed to make sure he seemed legit, decided it would be a good idea to steal my package from me and never had any intention of either putting it out on his porch or sending it back to us. After a week of us being really nice and trying to work with him, he effectively admitted as such and then blocked and ghosted me. And it's just like, bro, if you're gonna steal from someone, don't pick the dude who just spent a year and a half of his life avenging the theft of a $5 Amazon package. If I'm willing to get that petty over something I could easily reorder, what do you think I'm gonna do to the guy who steals the outcome of that year and a half of work? I quit my job at NASA to make YouTube videos, and I only make 12 of them a year, so I have plenty of time, and I love to obsess over these little details. Plus, even though this is more of a science channel than a prank channel, I love coming up with these ideas, like when I took this Freddy Krueger action figure and taped it to the back of my wife's car right in front of the backup camera. So when he puts it into reverse, this is
oh my god.
And so after a little detective work, I discovered he gave us his real name and phone number, but he shipped it to his buddy's address. So I found his real address and then did two relatively harmless things. The first is I've heard once the Scientologists have your contact info and know you're even remotely interested, they will follow you the rest of your life. And so since I had all his contact info, hypothetically, I might have gone on their website and said I was very interested in learning more, and then ordered $300 worth of their starting course material so they know he's a very high-value contact worth keeping track of. And the second thing was, I designed over 10 custom postcards just for him. For example, he's from Texas, so I thought a thank you note for his $500 donation to Texans for Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign would be nice. Or this registration confirmation for the upcoming furry convention. But the trick is, while I addressed it in his name, I went on Google Maps and looked up his neighbors' addresses, and hypothetically, I might have accidentally sent them to a random assortment of houses around him. A lot of these are great because it's the exact type of thing where the more you deny it, the more guilty you look. So some of these will inevitably be hand-delivered to his mailbox by his neighbors who spot the air, and he'll always be second-guessing just how many more there were and who's silently judging him at the neighborhood potluck. Now I want to mention we encountered good people out in the world too, who were trying to actually keep our boxes from being stolen. For example, this woman did that, but even still the package was stolen just 30 minutes later by a professional porch pirate who knew exactly how to cover up her face. But then we said, hold up, roll that tape back. Unbelievably, she has the same body type and owns the exact same shoes and pants as that Good Samaritan. So we turned this footage over to the police to see if they too could appreciate the coincidence. And it just goes to show you that your conception of who a porch pirate is might be totally off.
What?
I'm just kidding. This was a super nice lady who took the package in for her neighbor. But it got us thinking, and instead of just always punishing the bad guys, we wanted to try and reward the good guys. So in some cases, we left it by an apartment mailbox, and we changed the label to a real name and left tons of contact information, like phone number and email, all over the label. And quite a few people took the package back to their house, but instead of opening it, they called to tell us they had our package because they were worried someone else would take it. And so instead of glitter and fart spray, I gave them $400 because that was the opportunity cost for them when they made the right choice. Thank you for being one of the good ones, man. Others, however, didn't make the call.
Surprise, mother.
Die Playstation komplett versaut. Ah, das kriegt er nicht mehr raus.
What the fuck? Whoa!
Der freut sich erst.
Nah, bro. Dude, that did not just happen. Oh my god. Damn, I was just about
Erstmal eine Story machen.
Damn.
15, 14,
Das ist super, dass es The Office guckt.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Hat der gerade gesagt, er hat das bei Bose gekauft?
Nee, er hat gerade gesagt, oh, wir dachten, wir kriegen geile Bose-Kopfhörer.
Oh oh.
Hello?
Hallo.
Die tun auch gar nicht so, als wenn denen das irgendwie, als wenn die gerade bei irgendeiner Straftat erwischt worden wären, sondern als wenn der... LOL. What the fuck? Was ist der FC Köln?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Wieder mal die Köln-Fans. Ja, ja.
Die schmeißen da immer mit Scheiße um sich, oder?
Aber er stellt es nach draußen. Ja.
What the fuck?
Sound is one of my favorite physics topics to discuss because it becomes so...
Okay. Ich glaube, das war's.
Alter, wie geil war das denn bitte?
Also,
das war ganz schön awesome.
Ich bin komplett baff, Alter. Also, was sind das für Leute? Ich hoffe, also der hat ja dann all die Informationen eigentlich über die er braucht. Um
der
das
eine
halt
Typ, der jetzt das Scientology am Arsch hat, finde ich voll nice. Aber was ein Arsch auch, weißt du? Besorgt er sich das Ding und dann behält er das einfach.
Ja, mit welchem Sinn auch dahinter? Ich glaube, er wollte
da 4
danach
Handys.
auch geprankt werden oder sowas.
Da sind 4 Handys drin, ne?
Ja, okay. Ja, okay.
Also.
Holy shit,
Ich
ey.
glaub, so ein Ding ist schon nicht so billig.
Gute Nummer, muss ich sagen.
Sehr witzig, ey.
Krasser Typ. Ja, ich hoffe, ihr lieben Zuschauerinnen und Zuschauer, fandet das auch sehr cool. Ja, checkt den Kanal ab, falls ihr es nach dem letzten Video noch nicht getan habt. Ist natürlich in der Beschreibung verlinkt. Wir sagen vielmals Danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis dahin, haut rein.
Ciao.
Tschüss.